Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my second video of the day, and probably going to be my last one. Depends if anything new comes out later, which I highly doubt it will. But yeah, I have got some people who have, actually quite a few people who have hit me up basically saying they'll happily give me footage of the test server, so I greatly appreciate all of them. If anyone else would like to provide some, I would greatly appreciate that. Well, obviously I give you credit to whatever you want, your Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, anything you want, I would happily shout it out. But yeah, I do have a very exciting video here, and it's mainly going to be for you casual players out there, but you know, you don't have to be exclusively a casual player to like this change that's coming. You just have to even play one game of casual and you'll love this change coming. But basically, the Vote to Kick feature is going to be removed somewhat down the line in Operation Shadow Legacy. So I'll get into that in this video. So yes, Ubisoft have actually released their patch notes for Operation Shadow Legacy finally, and I'm going to be looking through it and talking about some stuff that I didn't really talk about in yesterday's video. So briefly over yesterday's video, if you haven't watched it already, I did kind of go over some of the stuff that was shown off in the reveal. So just looking at the patch notes right now, obviously the Chalet rework, I've already went over that. Ping 2.0, obviously, where you can ping gadgets and equipment. So for example, when you're attacking, you can ping some barbed wire, or if you're defending, you can ping a claymore, and when you ping it, it will show like what that gadget or equipment actually is to the whole team. So it's a brand new system of pinging in Rainbow Six Siege. They're also adding map bans, obviously, I've went over that. As well. Match replay is going to be on test server, and in alpha mode it's not going to be coming at the launch of Operation Shadow Legacy, but they are trying to push it out maybe at the end of the season probably, but it is in alpha mode, and if you are on a test server you do get a chance to try it out. Obviously the secondary hard breach gadget as well, there are some new scopes. We've got the new red dot, the new holographic, the 1.5 scope, and the 2x scope, and DMRs also have a 3x scope as well. Reinforcement pool, now the whole team has access to 10 reinforcements, and it's not just 2 each. The maximum is 10, but everyone on the team can dip into that pool of 10, so one person can use 10 reinforcements, or 2 people can use 5 reinforcements each, or 3 people, you know, one can use, I don't know, one can use 8, and the other 2 people can use 1 each. It's all just stuff like that. It's still a maximum of 10, but everyone can use as many in that group of 10. Thatcher is also getting his rework where the EMPs are not going to be destroying stuff anymore, they're only going to disable it, which is obviously a big nerf, but it's a necessary change considering Thatcher's practically banned every match, and he's the highest banned attacker currently. As well as this, Ubisoft are releasing their own Squad Finder app, which is kind of just like, sorry, I don't think it's an app, I think it may be on the website. It's basically you just put in all your details, your playstyle and everything, and you can find you can find people to play with and everything, which is a very cool thing, and it's going to be on the Rainbow Six Siege website. I don't think it's an app, sorry, but what I do think is an app is the brand new Siege stats, and yes, it is an app, I'm pretty sure, or it's on their website again, but they're practically making a brand new website. If you've ever used R6 tab or R6 tracker, you already know what it is. They're making a brand new website where you can just track your stats and everything, and I assume everyone else's stats. This is kind of new stuff. There's some operator price decreases, so the season will see a decrease for 7 operators. Amaru, Goyo now see their prices down to 20,000 renown, so Amaru and Goyo are now 20k renown, or 480 R6 credits each. Maverick and Clash are going to be 15,000 renown, or 360 R6 credits each. And Ying, Legion, and Ella will go down to 10,000 renown, or 240 R6 credits each. So especially Ying, Legion, and Ella, they're going down to very affordable. You can easily grind out a day's worth of matches to buy them with renown. So I know they have been out for a while, but yeah. There's only one seasonal weapon skin we're going to be getting in Shadow Legacy, and that is the full blackout one with the Splinter Cell cells on it, which is very nice. I showed that in another video, and I'll probably show it on screen in this video as well, but it's a very nice weapon skin. So that's going to be the only seasonal by the looks of it, but hey, it's still nice. So we also have some balancing, which I haven't gone into. So we actually know now who have the hard breach gadget. So people who have the secondary hard breach gadget is Monty, Ying, Fuse, Finka, Amaru, Nook, Capitao, and Lion. So for Monty, it's going to replace his flashbangs. Ying is going to replace her breach in charge. Fuse is going to replace his smoke grenades. Finka is going to replace her breach in charge. Amaru is going to replace her claymore, which I'm actually surprised. No more Amaru claymore. Nook is going to replace her breach in charge. Capitao is going to replace his flashbangs, and Lion is going to replace his claymore. Maverick is also getting a buff. Maverick's now going to have an additional blowtorch canister, so now he's going to have 6 instead of 5. And their basically reasoning behind this is just because currently with Maverick, there's not really any room for mistake. If you do manage to mess up or accidentally reload it or something, or miss a bit, you've really lost a lot of utility and everything. So like I said, they've added new scopes as well. The new M4S red dot sight has a one-time zoom, which functions as a no zoom sight. The new MH1 holo sight is an alternative holo that offers a clean sight in the reticle. The new Acog is a 1.5 times scope, an Acog with a short to medium range magnification. New scope, which is a 2.0 scope, which has a medium range magnification. They wrote 2.0 scope, I think they forgot the X, so they mean 2 times scope. I think that was just a little mistake in the thing. So 2.5 Acog now, the zoom level has been changed. As many people tell me this, Acog has actually been 3 before, as even though it says it in game. Acog used to be 3 times. It was a mistake in game, which they never changed for some reason, but now Acog has been changed to 2.5 times. I don't want people going in the comments telling me that Acog has always been 2.5. It is not. Acog used to be 3 times. Acog is now a 2.5 times scope. The 3 times scope is now only going to be for DMRs, and DMRs only. So the new 3 times scope, which is going to be for DMR, sorry, is what the old Acog is. So the Acog that's currently in the live build of the game that we've been playing on since launch, that is only going to be for DMRs. The new Acog, which everyone has access to, is going to be 2.5 times scope. So it's going to be a bit smaller than what the current Acog is. This whole thing with scopes is very complicated, so if you don't understand it in this video, I'm sorry. I'll probably try and dedicate a video to I'll try and do that tomorrow or something. I'll just dedicate a video to these scopes, and hopefully I'll get some gameplay from people who have reached out to me and everything as well, and I'll just really break down these scopes because it's quite confusing. They've really not worded this very well. I'm even having a time struggling to even describe these scopes because they are very confusing the way they've worded it and everything. So if you don't understand it, I'm sorry. I'll try and get a more accurate video out tomorrow at least. Minimum MMR gain and loss. Winning/losing a ranked match will now give a minimum of 25 plus MMR gain or loss. So now even if you played, I don't know, 700 matches, you can't go below 25 MMR win or loss. So that's great. Now you can't get to the stage when you're only winning 4 MMR per match or something. You will at least, by a minimum, be winning at least 25 MMR or at least losing 25 MMR. I think this is great. It just adds a lot more consistency and everything. And even if you've played that many matches, you're only getting 1 MMR now, because I know people who are gaining 4 MMR per win because they've just played that many matches, and now they'll be getting 25 MMR per win. So they at least have a reason to play ranked even if they've played so many matches. An in-game report notification. You will now receive an in-game notification after a player that you reported is sanctioned. These will replace the thank you emails for reporting a banned player. Play nice, play fair, report those who don't. So they're actually going to be telling you if people are going to be banned. But unfortunately, I play on console where cheaters get away scot-free. This is the big thing I was talking about in this video. Vote to kick is going to be removed later in the season. So they say here, later in this season, we will be removing the Vote to Kick from Quick Match, the only playlist which has this feature. We have been monitoring the use of Vote to Kick and have found that it has since strayed from its original intent, leading towards a more toxicity related use case. With the numerous RFF conditions in place, as well as the improved player reporting panel, we feel the original need for Vote to Kick should be fulfilled by these other options and reporting toxic players instead. We strongly encourage you to report toxic players via the in-game reporting panel so they can be sanctioned. Like I said, that's all fun in games when they say that, but they really have to follow through with actually sanctioning these players. By this wording, it looks like they're going to be pulling their big boy pants up and actually finally banning people, but who knows. I'm just going to quickly shoot through these last ones because they are quite small and I don't really think a lot of people were going to be interested. But they've changed behavioral consistency with projectiles by the looks of it to make gadget deployment behavior more predictable and consistent. Deployable gadgets will now either destroy fragile or smaller map assets when being deployed on them, such as paintings or posters. So it's basically like if you put an evil eye on a poster or something, it would break it more consistently, because sometimes when you place a reinforcement on a wall or something, then it would just glitch through, or sometimes you place a mirror window on a wall and there'll be a painting stuck in it and you can't see through the mirror window and stuff like that. So that's a change. They're going to be adding a new ADS sensitivity system where basically you have all these new scopes in the game now, and they're going to be making it where you can change the ADS for each scope. Volt detection, improvement of the volt detection system will make vaulting smoother, easier, and make vault behavior more consistent. I guess this is for times when you make a rotate hole or something and you just can't vault for it for the life of you. I'm assuming that's what that's referring to. Reverse friendly fire plus hostage rules updated. They've updated the reverse friendly fire rules around the hostage to be more consistent and transparent to prevent ambiguity and abuse. So I think they've just changed the way that it works with shooting a hostage or something like that. So I've not played hostage in about a year now, so I couldn't even tell you how it currently acts, but hey, if you're a hostage fan, I guess that's good. They raised the cap as well for the max MMR you can get in return for MMR rollback. So as far as I'm aware, with MMR rollback, you can only get, you can't go above your max MMR. So basically, if you lose to a cheater or something and they get banned, you get your MMR back. If that MMR you're getting back is going to be higher than what you've, like your highest point of the season, you won't go past that. But now it looks like you will be, because it says it will be your max MMR plus a fixed amount. So I assume that's going to be, add on, meaning you can go higher than your max. But like I said, they've not really explained this very well. And the last thing here is that they've began a process of practically reworking how sound works in the game to hopefully make it more consistent. And that is an incredible change, because we all know that sound in this game is really good when it works, but when it doesn't, it is extremely frustrating. And by the looks of it, that's all there really is from these patch notes. I know I kind of shot through a bit, some parts of it and everything, but I hope I explained a lot of it good enough. Like I said with the scopes, they did not really go into it very well in these patch notes, so I'm gonna try and look into it myself and make another video for the scopes. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day, I'll see how it all plays out. But I'm hopefully gonna make a video on the scopes, because like I said, these patch notes do not explain it very well, and I even had a struggle understanding it when I was reading it. But that is all I really have for these patch notes. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about changes coming in Operation Shadow Legacy, especially with the removal of vote to kick. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing if you did enjoy this video, and if you did enjoy my commentary of these patch notes. Drop a like if you did enjoy, dislike if you didn't, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching.